Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 4 of All the Mods 9. In last episode, we got a little ambitious and bit off maybe a little bit more than we could chew. But we started trying to set up some bees. We got some Allthemodium, so we could set up the the building dimension, mining dimension, that's what it's called, the RF tools builder, and set up some automated mining. That, just so you guys know, that is still going. When I reloaded my world, it continued where it left off, and resources are still being generated. I put a second solar panel here instead of at my my storage because I want this to go faster, and it seems to be going a little bit faster, but we're gathering some resources fairly slowly, but resources nonetheless. In today's episode, I am going to try being a little more vague with this because, well, last time I couldn't quite accomplish what I was wanting to do, but I would like to continue into bees. I want an Inferium farm setup so we can start getting some resources generated through Inferium, and a better power setup. I think that these solar panels are good, but they could be I could have so much more power. So the few things that I've done, I found out my recording was not actually recording at the time, so I did a few things unintentionally off camera. But what we've done is we've set up a few of these botany pots. They're hopper botany pots with some Inferium farmland and Inferium seeds in them, all put down to this drawer, so that way we're generating Inferium passively and efficiently. And then over here we have set up the very bare bones of what I want my bee area to look like for now. It's going to be this entire wall. I'll probably go like 3, maybe 4 tall. Put a little roof on it, and then inside here I'm going to have these rooms that I have right there, those exact same setups. I will have these dirt blocks are kind of outlining it. I will have 3 of these setups between these dirt blocks, and then along this wall there will be 5. And then the same on that side, so that way I'll have a total of 16 setups all at the same time. And then in the middle here I will probably have a little breeding station, so that way we can breed some bees and get some new stuff. But this is what I've started on since last episode. As you can see, I've been gathering some cobblestone so I can build this. But yeah, I'm going to continue in with this, and I'm going to try and get this bee set up, and then we can meet back and start working towards bees. Okay, so I went ahead and I set up this ugly box and got most of my bees transferred over. I don't love it, but it is what it is. So in here we just got just normal honeybees to give me some honeycomb. And then we got our tin bees here going, producing some tin. Here's copper. They haven't done anything yet, but there's copper. And then I just also moved my 1 iron bee over. But then we'll be able to fill these out with other bees as we go. So it's set up for kind of more of a long-term thing, which is nice. And yeah, this is our little bee area. I think I need to set up the bee breeding because I need to also get another iron bee at least, and then I can breed my iron bees, because iron's the one that I need the most. I went over and got my resources from the mining dimension really quick, and holy moly, I had a lot of copper. I'm like, I don't need copper for so long. Let me try and grab 2 little flowers here real quick. I would love to get at least 1 more iron bee right here. You loved that. You loved that. Now love each other and make an iron bee. That's another copper. Oh, darn. The blood moon rises, and you can't sleep through the blood moon, which is very unfortunate. So I'll have to fight off these guys, but I'm going to also try and move another little breeding area here. Oh, but yeah, as you can see, I got 2.5 thousand copper ingots. I got a decent amount of iron, which is good. But if I can get an iron bee specifically to help just constantly produce iron, that'd be great. And eventually I'm going to try and set up automation so I have a centrifuge that just automatically is always going to give me the raw stuff here. That's the idea, that's the plan. Obviously I'm not at that moment yet. See, this is the problem with the blood moon. I now don't have access to my inventory for the entirety of this night. Getting close. But why don't we go check out the mining dimension and see, have we got any diamonds yet? Nice, we started getting diamonds, and I have a ton more copper already. Holy cow. Okay. Yeah, that's... because I've also been... I duplicated all of it. That's what I was doing. I used the ore hammers and duplicated all of my copper. And, it's so much copper. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do a bunch of mining in this dimension now. I want to get myself more diamonds as well, because I'll need to be able to make diamond blocks for my diamond bees. Okay. Just did a bunch of mining over in the mining dimension while I waited for that blood moon to pass. And, you can see I got a lot of cobblestone, cobble deep slate, and then I pretty much just prioritized exclusively coal, iron, and diamonds. I just didn't feel like I had very much coal at the moment. Yeah, 127, it's not a whole lot. But so, as you can see, I got quite a few stacks more of raw iron. Got almost 2 stacks of diamonds. And then I can duplicate all of the iron, which will be just ever so swell. Things that I want to keep on me, I will put in there. I want to keep that, I want to keep that, I want to keep that, I want to keep the tools. Nope, I don't need those, I want that though. Ba-bum, 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 to get rid of that, that, and that. Ba-bum, to get that. And all the rest of this can just be put in here. There, I got all of that cleared out pretty much. These can go back in. Oh, my backpack's starting to like fill up with things that I want to keep on me. See, I need to make, now that I have, ooh, that's the next step. Now that I have honey, I'm like actually generating honey. With honeybees, I can make honey treats. And then I'm going to set up, honestly, probably just a couple of dirt nests. Dirt nest. I'm going to make 3 more dirt nests. Honey treats. Isn't that what they're called? They're honey treats. Actually, since I have enough, I may as well make... There. Now I have enough to put 3 treats per... I need a door. That simply isn't what I wanted. the magnet off. How many of these do I have with the doors? Just 2. Alright, well I'm going to put 2 in each of these then. That brings the timer down a bit. We will see, hopefully that will. Hopefully that'll produce us the bee that we need to make a diamond bee. It's nighttime. We ain't got no juice. Now let's see how our Inferium's doing. Because that's something I don't think I've checked in a minute. Yeah, I'm almost 700. I'm going to leave that there though. Okay, yep. We got an Inferium seed. So you can get them, they're just rare. But we got quite a bit of this. I'm going to go up here. And obviously I know that this isn't actually generating resources anymore. It's still generating experience, which is nice. I think, is that, oh, that's cool. Yeah, so that's all that I have from that, which isn't great. But with that going, I can now make probably, I want to try to make, because I have Inferium farmland. Like if I made Insanium farmland, what's the speed on that? Does it not tell me? Oh, I think I have to go uses on it, and in here, 1.35 times? That doesn't even feel that good. I'd say the better thing to do would be to just set up like 100 of these botany pots and all just feeding into this, because I mean this is making it at an okay rate, it feels like. But like if I was to take all these seeds and make a bunch of pots. Okay, I had almost finished. I've almost finished up setting up the Inferium up there, but I want to see what's in here. Please be a chocolate mining bee, ashy mining bee, ashy mining bee. Yeah, it's a chocolate mining bee. Give me one of these. Blink. Okay, so now the chocolate mining bee needs to breed with the chocolate and glowing. Give redstone. Where are you? Where are you? The glowing. Chocolate, glowing. Just a flower of any kind. I don't have any flowers at the moment. This flower doesn't work, son of a gun. There's a redstone bee, nice. Put these guys away. And then the redstone bee with the blue bee will give me the lapis. I'm getting close, ladies and gentlemen. Getting close. I do want to see, well, First off, I'll show you guys what I've got going on up here. I'm just trying to set up a much bigger Inferium Essence botany pot setup. And well, there goes one of them. Bum, 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 ba, ba, da. Okay, there's the setup. It's probably going to go fairly quick now, I think, because I definitely want to let that just passively generate. I want to make sure, actually, before I do anything, not all of this is chunk loaded. Actually, I don't think I need to. I will want to. Yep, I do want those. Yes, now these will all be force loaded, and that will go constantly. I should be getting a ton of Inferium from that. So let's see. One other thing that I did, you can make this mod here, framed blocks, is incredible. You can make any of these framed blocks, and they have a bunch of different textures and types and whatever that you want, and then you can just right click it with any block in your hand, and it will disguise that block to look exactly like that. So, I mean, who knows? There might have been, honestly, polished black stone framed doors, but now that's just a frame trapdoor that looks exactly like that, so I can get down here and check to see 27% full. Okay, it's not bad. What I might do is set up furnators, because I believe that those are just like furnaces, but they generate power rather than cook things. And if I set up a bunch of furnators, and then set up maybe like a create tree farm to auto chop the trees and give me logs, set up a coal generation with create like that, and then send the charcoal into these. That might not be a bad idea. The thing is, I really thought that there was that one mod that lets you have like wireless power. But I don't remember what it's called. Oh, Flux Networks. That's what it was, I'm pretty sure. At Flux. Yeah, points and plugs. Yeah. Okay. Basically, from what I understand, this can store your store power, and you can set different power up to be for different things, right? So if you can set different networks, is what they're called. But you can store power in this flux storage things. As you can see, store 128 million FE in that one, whereas only 2 million in this one. But if you set up a couple of these by compressing redstone with bedrock and obsidian. Okay, but then you get flux dust. I have obsidian, I have redstone, and I can get to bedrock pretty easily. But basically you set up a network of energy, and then you can put this flux point on any device that requires power, and it will provide power wirelessly as long as it's connected to that network. I want to make a create tree farm to get charcoal generated, and then set up the furnators, and then some flux network stuff. I think that's going to be what my end goal is for today. And then while that's going, all of these things will passively be generating things for me. Let's see, how long will this be? 378 seconds. Okay, so I just got my first flux dust. It took me a second to figure out how to do it, so I wanted to show you guys how to do it. I think, hopefully you'll be able to throw a whole stack of redstone down, and then you put a block of obsidian above it, and you left click that obsidian, and it just crushes down. That time it turned to cobblestone. The first time it stayed obsidian. But so, I'm sure I could probably do that as well. And boom, you get tons of this flux dust from that, which is great. I just came to the mining dimension and just finished mining. This is flat bedrock down here, so it's super nice. I definitely want to make at least one of these, and then a couple of points is all I feel like I really need. I will need the flux. Flux. One of these. 1, 2, 4, 6, 12, 16, 17. Let's start one of those. One of those. This. Need flux. Yeah, a few of those. And then a few of these. Flux. There's one. Flux. That's crazy. I didn't know that this thing even on there. Or down there. I don't know this. I'm going to this. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flux here. Plus 6 flux then. 2, 3. So 14 flux. Maybe 1 of these. 3, 14 flux. Use that. Is it easy again? Okay, change tracing back to normal, please. Okay, go a little more aggressive. Here's the other part. Okay, wait. Plug as well. Plug. 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The controller. 3 is all I was able to make. So let me really quickly run over. Okay, so let's see. There's 2 blocks of pretty stacked are. 3 blocks of 3. More these. Last block. Lots of storage. So now, basically, what we can do just for show and tell here, I think. Oh no, I need this wand still. I almost forgot that I have this thing. Wand. One more Eye of Ender. Clear that out and then make this wand. Because I believe what I can do here, just to kind of demonstrate how this works, I believe I can oops, did not mean to destroy the ME controller there. But I believe I can now set the point there, set a controller just kind of anywhere, I think. Set a plug here, and then this thing could even be over here. Let's make network, create a new network. We'll call this Powah for right now. Private, I guess. But see, now I have Powah. So now I can set this up as, you click on that, now it's using the Powah network. Set this up right here as using the Powah network. And it should send power. You can see this is filling up from the solar panels. They're now sending that stuff there. And if I come here and set this as Powah, you can see that it is now powering all 3 of these things. So this is going up. So this is now fully set up as wireless power. I'm not entirely sure what this does, to be honest. I'm not also super good at this, so I'm sure that there's things and stuff that you can do from here that would be cool, but I don't know. I mean, I think you can also add members, maybe? Whatever. But this is now... Oh. Can I set up chunk loading? I don't know. But, as you can see, this is transmitting power to that, which then this is taking power from that without any wires or cables. I believe this also works cross-dimensionally. Maybe I'll try and set up another point really quick and then just test and see. Can I make another point? I need more of this. Or it's nighttime. Should make a few more of those flux point. Let's make another block of redstone. Let's make another set of cores. Let's make one more point. And I believe cross-dimensionally this is now also power. If I was to set this up there, can I now select Powah? Which then means I can take these solar panels and just bring them back to the overworld. I do believe. I'm gonna just go for it. See, right now, you'll see it's not getting power because of some reason. Probably because this hasn't filled up with power yet. But I should now be able to set these up here. It should produce a lot more power, so this should be charging quickly, or quicker. I wonder if, like, that flux point is not outputting anything. See, once that fills up, this is now filling up. Which, to be honest, we don't need this anymore. Now the one on all the modium is now, okay, we're reducing power. Okay. I think that's good. I think that means that this is now going. Yes, it is. Good. Seems to be going quite a bit faster, too. Which is great. Okay. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. There's wireless power set up. Now it's just a matter of expanding our power operation. So I'm going to try to get some things set up for create, because I want to get that auto tree farm going so I can get the charcoal generation. And once charcoal generation is set up, I can set up a few fernators. Now, real quick, I'm going to stop myself from continuing what I was doing. But right now I should be able to do this. It should make a lapis bee. And now, lapis and ender. Let me go grab that ender inhibitor thing. Place this right there. Boom. Active. So now I should be able to put an ender bee in here. And then grab the redstone bee. And then grab the blue banded bee. How many dirt on me? No. Redstone. The glowing bee I'll put in here, and the chocolate mining bee I'll put in here, just to get them out of the hardened cases, or the sturdy cases. And now, after some time, when that lapis bee is fully grown and ready, actually, if I have this many sunflowers, I can probably speed it up a little bit. Where there? I'm willing to use a ton of these. Now I'll wait just a second, and hopefully in about 10. I should make sure. Is this just flowers? Just flowers. To make a diamond bee. Oh my goodness. We're gonna finally have one. After all of these years. Boom, boom. Make me a baby. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Okay, like I've said, I think it was in episode 1, I'm not great with Create. So I did have to watch a video on how to do this. But basically I have a water wheel set up with, it's almost too fast, but I've got a water wheel set up, coming up with all these chassis. They're all super glued together and whatnot. Got the deployers here, so they will deploy all of my saplings as I go. Like if I was to put these in there, boom boom, it's going to deploy those saplings. And then if a tree grows, these saws are there now to, whoops, it will break that tree on its own, and then it destroys it, deploying them into that, or depositing it all into that chest. And then as it gets here, it deploys it all into this chest. Okay, so I was able to make some more fernators. I did have to go back down and grab some more lava. But then I ran out of clay. So you see I still got 7 buckets of lava to use to make more dielectric paste. But now that we have... Why did I only have one? There we go. Okay, I think I have it set up the way I want it to be. So this is now locked with oak logs. Those oak logs are being piped out. If you use a improved pipe upgrade, you don't have to go all the way to advanced. You can then set the distribution to round robin rather than, I think it's normally set on like nearest first. But if you set it to round robin, that means that it'll deploy, depending on how many things it's going to, it'll put 1 in each of them and then go back and put 1 in each and then 1 in each, right? To evenly distribute them. But so now, I've got it set so it is burning the logs and then it's pulling the charcoal that it burns out into this drawer, and then this drawer is then evenly round robin distributing it back into the furnaces and these fernators to make for what is now infinite generation. You'll see really quick, I'll get, oh, it didn't even show it pop up in here, but these now have more logs, and it's going to be just a continuous process that is now continuously supplying power at a much faster rate. And I can expand this even further. I doubt I will need more generators, to be honest. I bet you these, or sorry, furnaces. I bet you these furnaces will keep pretty well up. And the charcoal, as you can see, it takes a lot longer for it to burn than it did for the wood. So I think that's a pretty good spot, because now if we go back into our mining dimension, this is all what this is for. This should be going at quite a, yeah, that's quite a bit faster of a rate. And you'll see we are getting all kinds of goodies. I got a bunch more diamonds, got some rubies. I don't know what rubies are used for, but I found rubies. And I don't think I need 8. It's just if I get a bunch of bees in there, I want them to all be able to pollinate on a different block at the same time. Bonk. Nice. Nice, they've entered. Okay. That should start up with the diamond bees. But that does, in fact, I believe, check off. I got nice good bees set up. I got the Inferium farm set up there, and I got some better power going here, which this is always like way more, or way upgradable, right? I can add a bunch more of these fernators, or I could increase the rank of the fernators, all kinds of jazz. But this seems to be self-sustaining power, so now I will, that's a good thing right now. Sunset. Okay, once these stop, you can see these aren't producing anything right now because it's nighttime. I still have power here. I now have power even during the nighttime. Oh my goodness, so exciting. But for right now, I think this is pretty good. I think we made quite a bit of progress today. So, thank you guys for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Bye. Give me those. I'm stuck! Oh god, that was skewy.